Do I want to do this without shaving? Do I give a fuck about appearances? Oh, I said a bad word. I'm not going to get monetized within 30 seconds. Oh no, I'm totally making money, guys. I'm not. Anyways, that's not the usual intro. Good morning, all you beautiful bastards and bad bitches out there. It is your captain, Dreamer, reporting back for what seems to be yearly updates. Honestly, that's not how I want to run this channel, but it's how it's being ran. It's not the way it's going to be ran forever, and that's today's topic, right? And it's even going to be the title of this video when I post it to YouTube, because it's going to go to a couple different places. By the way, hi, Mr. CIA agent and IDF agent and my lovely Chinese agent. He's awesome. They're awesome, I should say. They're not, realistically, but the other ones are. If you're anywhere that's not under a rock, you understand. That's not the topic. Okay, I can't really touch on all those because, well, yeah, that's just censorship. And anyways, point in the fact of the matter being is today's topic of rant is not about anything that has happened in the past 5 months or so. Half a month, half a year. Somewhere in that ballpark. Fact of the matter is, I can't drink this while here. I have a bit of an issue. And this is going to be the title of the video. I work. I should be at work. I'm not at work. Now, you're probably saying, what does this have to do with anything, Captain? You're sitting here on my screen in this box, in this void, entertaining me for like 3 seconds before I swipe off this video or click on to another one that's more entertaining from a much more well-known and preferred content creator, which is understandable. Do what you want. You don't have to listen to this random dumbass rant, but the issue is this. There's been something that has been going on for about, I'll round it up to 30 years. Now, you're probably looking at me and like, you look like you're probably pushing 25, which you would be about correct. You look like you're about pushing 25. Like, you can't say 30 years. Like, I guess you can, but that would be technically incremental because 30 years before. Anyways, math is hard. You would be right. And it's not my issue. Except I'm making it my issue now. It's not that I'm making it my issue. It's always been my issue. And I don't really have a way of getting out about it. And this is going to be it. So, as much as I'm going to have to sit here and dance, lightly tap dance around the issue, I hope my fellow lovely critical thinkers out there are able to piece together the puzzle pieces that I'm going to be lying here, the breadcrumbs. 20, 30 years ago, there was this person, and they decided, I need to make money. And so they applied to work at a company. A company that, well, needed workers. And he was a damn good worker. He stayed there through thick and thin, layoffs, and mistreatment, overworked, and taken advantage of. Now, you're probably sitting here saying, well, he had a job. He should be able to apply or write or, that's experience. Other people should be looking at him for, I don't want to say poaching because everybody hates doing that or saying that when a company does this, that, or the other, because we all hate corporatism. We all hate corporatism. Please don't lie to yourself. You don't like it. You don't actually like it. Anyways, the fact of the matter being, he stayed there through thick and thin, and now he's an old man, decrepit, and not only is the state doing nothing about it. Not only is the corporation doing nothing about it, but they're continuing to tell him to get the fuck back on the line with a smile on their faces. Now, mind you, if this was me, I wouldn't care. I'm fresh meat. I need the money. I need to work. I need to earn my place in life. Yeah, sure. Now, I can't, again, go into every specifics, but, you know, when you're working within a company, they generally say, oh, hey, we'll help you get jobs. We'll help you find better pay. We'll help you. We'll give you incremental pay until they start doing things like capping them off. And eventually, with the rising costs of living and every stupid rule and regulation that's put in place. Now, again, this is also in slight defense of the corporations, because they would be able to do slightly better if the government didn't say things that were fucking stupid. But that's beside the point. So we start bringing in other people because we want apparently less skilled labor or less willing labor for cheap, which doesn't make sense to me. But whatever. That's fine. It's not my company. I don't run it. I'm not even really allowed to name it, but I work there, so I'm at least allowed to talk about my experience and how it's affected me and my life, my history. Nobody can deny that. I mean, God, Jesus, but not an immortal man. So, the fact of the matter is, he has the qualifications, the degrees, the experience, the literal on the shop floor work experience as well. And yet, every time that they applied, somebody else would get the position. Somebody more qualified. From outside, by the way. And this also has to do with certain hiring practices, which are, again, in my opinion, very good and very healthy hiring practices when done correctly. When done correctly. And that's the issue. Things aren't being done correctly. So, I have nowhere to go with this, and he seems to keep trying, and that's wonderful and amazing and awesome of him. But he's spinning his tires. He's stuck in the mud. And that's what's angering and enraging. And that's why you can't get good workers, loyal workers, people that want to show up. There's no incentive. So, as much as I'm not trying to be a terrible person from certain people's standpoint, at what point do we say enough is enough, and that certain people have been taken to advantage of, and that we need to let them go and let the ones that just want to sink. That's my way of looking at it, because if you're going to sit here and take advantage of that man for 27 years and not actually give him anything that he is, in my opinion, rightfully owed, but that's not for me to say, that's for God, then it really seems like one of us here is not nearly as good as the other, because I don't want anything from the man. I just want to see him succeed and be happy and live a life and a lifestyle where he no longer has to worry about whether or not the roof and the power in his house is still going to be there. Yeah. I know it's a worldwide sentiment right now. But, yeah. So, I really wish I could go into further detail, but as it stands, I've already been noticing, because of these opinions and ideas of mine, people looking at me funny, and people observing me, watching me, stalking me, per se, and I don't really like it. I don't mind it. I mean, I ain't got nothing better to do. I mean, literally, aside from a act of nature like me being hit by a car or shot in the head, you ain't really stopping me now, are you? You can hinder me. You can slow it down, I suppose, but I'm not trying to do anything detrimental to the planet. Not purposefully. not intentionally, and I do my best to think of the end goal before I even start. So, I don't know. This rant has gone on for a few minutes now. I can't quite tell. 10 minutes. So, I guess that's YouTube's golden little algorithm. Suppose we'll see if I can even get this onto my TikTok. Since this is going to be the end of the video, and I don't know if people actually have stayed to listen for some random bullshit piece of shit like me ranting, but TikTok's about to possibly be banned, even though they're trying to extend it for another 270 days before they have to divest or sell, which again is nothing more than them trying to distract you from the fact that it's an up-down or down versus up battle, not a left versus right battle. We all are well aware of this by now, okay? And I'm probably going to get shadow banned just for even posting this, but I'm already shadow banned. I already can't say shit, but to who this goes out to, spread the word, share it wherever you share it, save the video, screen record the video, call me a bitch. I don't care at this point. I don't know, okay? I know I have been a little more fortunate than other people, and I hate saying this because I've seen it so many times growing up from all my favorite YouTubers, but I'm just trying to help. That's all I'm trying to do. People don't actively talk to me. I've been called weird and odd, and even though I try and talk with people and meet people, it never really seems to work out in my favor, which doesn't bother me. I am an introvert, so be it. What can I do? I guess this is a cry for help of sorts, or a rather cry of indifference, because I still have to go back tomorrow, and still have to deal with the same stuff, so see all you beautiful bastards and bad bitches in the next episode. Bye-bye.